Well, folks, there he is, Project Pennyworth. This is going to be what we're working on most of the time on this channel until I can afford to pick up an actual hot rod or something, which may or may not happen anytime soon, so don't hold your breath. But this is an 84 GMC long bed, as you single dent on it. It's got a couple of little paint spots that need touching up. It's had a paint job, not a very good one, but it's on there. And from 20 feet, it still looks pretty well stock. Get a little bit closer. The hood is the only spot that has any real damage, and it's got some hail damage. The interior is weathered, but it's a power window and door lock model. Yay. It is in extremely solid shape. This has had no body work. This is all original. There's not a spot of rust anywhere on this truck. And I do mean anywhere. So if it had work done, it was done by a professional. And it was all put back with original panels. But I can't attest to any of that. You know how it is. I just bought the truck. Interior's in pretty good shape. It's got that little spot right there, and that's it. Otherwise the seat's perfect. The dash needs help, as I think they pretty well all do at this point. But power windows, power door locks work. We have a slew of parts coming in. I've already bought all the stuff to fix the air conditioner, but we're gonna end up swapping the motors before we get to that. So speaking of, let me show you this big nasty 305. Talk about a beast. Now, I didn't much care about the engine when I bought this because I already knew I was planning on swapping one into it. Even a 350 stock wouldn't have been really enough for me to be happy. Now, this thing needs a lot of help up under the hood, but we're going to be taking all this down, cleaning it, painting it, you know, swapping the motor. It's going to be pretty under here eventually. You've already seen the motor that's going in it. As far as extra parts other than putting the cam in the engine, that ugly spot right there is going to be taken up by stainless steel headers from Summit. So that should look good. I finally decided I'm not going with black and red. I'm going with gloss black and stainless. So I'll have stainless bolts in pretty much everything. Everything will be painted nice and glossy black with all that stainless steel accoutrements. And I'm really hoping it turns out all right once everything's cleaned up. You know, there's no way to really get rid of all the lines and things of that nature unless I wanted to paint them as far as their color to make them match anything. So I really thought red and black, then all of these different colors mixed in would look pretty gaudy. So we're just going to keep it plain and simple. It'll look like it'll look like one of them European cars with all the stainless steel. Yep. But anyhow, gonna make a parts list and get that put on here as well, as far as all the stuff that's coming in from and various other places. Actually, I just spent about 1,500 bucks. So we're gonna have a lot of fun putting all this stuff on. Other things that are going to be done to the truck, this ugly trim is peeling at every corner, and I mean every single corner. Worse in some places like here at the back. It's really bad. But I have brand new trim, diamond plate that goes down through here, which, you know, comment if you like it or don't like it. I love it, especially with the matching toolbox. It's funny, this truck is, it's just a truck, but it's special to me because it's exactly how I wanted my other truck to be. The stainless steel bed runners, the toolbox, the rubber bed mat, the power windows, power door locks, vinyl seat. Everything about this truck is pretty much an upgrade to the last one I had that looked identical to this, just without those aforementioned features. The other one I got running really well and driving really well, did suspension work, I mean, did everything to it, but it just wasn't pretty. This one's pretty, and now I've already learned how to do all the other stuff, so we're gonna make it happen. Anyhow, I appreciate y'all watching. We'll talk to you later. Alright guys and girls, just a little update on the progression. We've got these parts cleaned up pretty good. These valve covers were pretty nasty. I'll try and put a picture in that shows you how they were looking. There was a lot of oxidation, which had caused a lot of dirt to get down in them. They had been sprayed with degreaser to clean them, which instantly oxidizes. So I've went over both of them with several different grits of sandpaper and a polishing compound. Didn't spend that much time on them because I wanted them to have that brushed look anyway. If you spend too much time, it polishes all that out and it's not going to match everything else. Got this cleaned up as well. It's looking good all the way around. Our little water neck there. Then I got the intake cleaned and painted, and I'll get some pictures in there of what it looked like during the progression. It was pretty rough too. It had been painted black, so I sanded all of that and grinded it all back down to fresh. And this is the end results for now. Still got to do the water pump and a few brackets and timing cover, but we'll get it done and it'll look good eventually.